Generally, there is a big confusion. What I have come across is, what is the difference between preferential issue and private placement? Watch till end of this video, you will get to know what is the primary difference between this preferential issue and private placement. Before even getting into the video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for the latest notification from our channel. Mergers and acquisitions funding is one of the important terminology or concept. If I wish to get myself consolidated or I am planning for any acquisitions and takeovers, funding plays a very important role. There are various ways in which funds can be gathered. One of the important easiest way is to approach the existing shareholders of the company, or I will go to an outsider who will be willing to invest in my company. Please note, if I am getting the shares allotted to my existing shareholders of the company, or I am seeking funds only from the existing shareholders of the company, I will call it rights issue. I am not offering to anyone else. I am offering only to my existing shareholders, that too to the proportion of whatever number of shares they are already holding in the company. That is called rights issue, so that we do not have any problem. I am taking the funds only from the existing shareholders of the company. The second important type is, I will not be asking all my existing shareholders of the company. Instead, I choose a group of existing shareholders. I am taking some preference, or I am giving some preference only to a group of my shareholders, or I am not at all taking or asking funds from my existing shareholders. I am totally going to an external person. Then it is called as I am giving preference over my existing shareholders. That is called preferential issue. That is where the concept will come into picture. If I offer to all the shareholders equally, then I will call it rights issue. If I am not offering to all my existing shareholders, if I am giving preference only to few of my existing shareholders, or I am totally eliminating my existing shareholders, I am offering to altogether a new person, then it will be called as preferential issue. Please note, preferential issue has to be done only by way of taking approval from the shareholders by way of passing a resolution in the meeting. The resolution is basically, it is ordinary resolution or special resolution, as the case may be. So now, coming to what is the procedure which is required to be followed for preferential issue. The procedure which is required to be followed for preferential issue is private placement. Please note, preferential issue and private placement are not synonymous. They are, one is substantive provisions of law and the other one is procedural law. What is substantive provisions of law? It is talking about the concept. Preferential issue is the concept. To achieve the preferential issue, what is the procedure to be followed? It is called private placement. Section 62 of Companies Act 2013 talks about the substantive provisions of law, that is relating to preferential issue. Section 42 of the Companies Act 2013 talks about the procedure which is required to be followed for preferential issue, and that is called as private placement. So this is the primary difference between preferential issue and private placement. One is substantive law and the other one is procedural law. Please try to keep this in mind so that you will not get confused in future. If you need more about, if you want to learn more about this particular subject on corporate restructuring law and insolvency, please fill up the Google form which is being given in the description box below, and you can even subscribe to our, or you watch our Telegram channel, and then for more details you can visit our Ekcel Academy website. If you have any questions, please comment below. We will be able to answer your questions. If you like this video, please share to your friends and then comment and then press the like button. If you need anything else in this particular topics as well as the subject from the corporate restructuring law and insolvency, please feel free to write to us. We will be able to assist you. Thank you.